All right, folks, this is a tutorial video for the Long Way Down Parallax project. So you might be wondering, wait, what is parallax again? And I'm not sure if Miss Gorton showed you, but parallax is a web design style where a web page is marked by these big panels and the web page scrolls down, and each one of these big panels sometimes just have images, they have text, and sometimes they have animations as well. So whenever you see pages like this, that's that parallax style. In fact, the Latin website is built using this parallax style. One of the giveaways of a parallax website is that there's a picture in the background that remains fixed while these other items and these panels kind of scroll over those fixed backgrounds. So you're going to be building a parallax page, and ultimately your page is going to be built using HTML and CSS. So just getting into what your page will look like, here's your page. This is just a sample. So here's the Long Way Down page that I've built. And as you've talked about, and as if you've created your graphic organizer, each one of your floors has a separate topic, right? So floor 6 has got your symbols, floor 5 has your quotes, floor 4 has your choice, floor 3 is also your choice. I choose to do a song. And floor 2 is also your choice. I chose to do figurative language. And then finally, on the floor 1, on the first floor, you have your prediction written for what's actually going to happen in the story. So again, parallax has this nice, cool kind of elevator effect, which kind of alludes to the story as well. All right, that being said, you're going to be learning two languages in order to build this page, and those two languages are HTML and CSS. First of all, HTML is what's used to provide the content of a web page. So you'll see it more as we're coding, but this is an example of HTML. You've got these things called opening tags and closing tags, and inside those tags, tags are the greater than and less than sign. But inside those tags are these elements, and sometimes they're H1, sometimes they're P for paragraph, H stands for heading. Sometimes you'll see IMG for images. Either way, you've got an opening tag and a closing tag, and inside you've got the content, okay? And the content is what's going to show up on the web page. So again, going back to like the Latin School web page, this is the stuff in HTML. This is just what's written in text. Now, web pages are boring if it's just HTML, so you've got a separate language called CSS, which provides the style for the page. So it allows you to have different fonts, different colors. It changes the appearance of your HTML. So whereas something like this might be written in HTML, Latin magazine, the fact that it's blue and in this font is CSS. You can see like all of these different images here. This again, CSS, because I've got a link, or I've got this different colored link and these fonts. Anyways, back to what you're going to do. CSS, oh, by the way, is going to look a little bit different in terms of writing the code. You've got the selector, and then you've got these squiggly brackets, and then you describe what property and value you want to change. It's going to make much more sense as you actually code it. So again, once you build out your page, you're going to be adding some of the, not only the HTML, but also the CSS to make your style. Every one of these sections can be customized to whatever you want it to look like, and that's what you're going to learn. Now, your page is going to look like this. Your page is a blank page, and you've got some kind of standard sections here, and you're going to be filling in that information with the information from your organizer. And then in addition to that, you're going to be adding in whatever fonts or colors or things that you want. Okay, so this is what you're going to be working with. Now, how do you work with that? The point of this video is to get you set up, give you an overview, and get you set up. So what I need you to do is go to Canvas, and you're going to click on this website template. When you click on that template, it might open up right here to this page here. And so what I want you to do is click this little link right here so that it pops open in a new window. When it pops open into a new window, yes, you are going to be building web pages in Replit. And Replit allows you to build those web pages and show the web pages on the right side. So here's my web page. And in fact, you might need to just open the sidebar over on the left so that you can see. I've got my my HTML file, I've got my CSS file, and I've got another thing called a JS file. You're not going to have to worry about that. But just like in Python, you've got your files in the middle, you've got your code in the center, and you've got the output on the far right. So here's my output page. What I need you to do first is go ahead and fork a copy of it. So you'll probably need to log in, but go ahead and fork a copy of your Long Way Down file. And so I forked a copy. Make sure that you have your last name and first name when you fork your copy. And once we have this forked, just want to walk you through a couple things. Again, you've got your index.html, your style.css. Here's the page on the right. But what you can do is, in order to see this web page in it on its own, you're going to be able to click on New Tab. And when you click on New Tab, you'll see the web page fully laid out. Okay. So one of the things that's a little bit hard about seeing it right here is that some of the things will look like it's all like jumbled up together. That's just because of the size of the page. So I always encourage people to open up in a new tab so that you can see the changes in what it actually looks like. Okay, in the next video, we are going to start adding images to our web page. This is just an overview to get you started and to have your file forked and in your account. Go ahead and watch the next video to get started.